welcome to the Summer Footy Show Spring Edition with your hosts Chloe Dalton and Alicia Eva.
Step aside, boys.
And welcome to the Summer Footy Show Spring Edition, a podcast that has been hosted by Chloe Dalton, who is not here today, and I guess co-hosted somewhat by myself, although I kind of mumble my way through. My name's Alicia Eva, veteran of the Giants AFLW side, and we are so excited that this season we will be joined weekly. Although she thinks she's only signed up for 1 week. But
it's up for interpretation, I think.
By the one and only Zarlie Goldsworthy. So each week, Dalt's are sent through the rundown for me to read, and then we'll get stuck into it. We're going to be a bit rogue today. But each week throughout the AFLW season, we'll sit down to chat through what's been happening around the league. We'll take a deeper look into the Giants' own performance and upcoming clash. League-wide results usually, but Dalt's is really good at going through that, so we'll see how we go today. And we will pick our Giants Player of the Week. So, and as I mentioned off the top, we're going to go a bit rogue today because I've never hosted a podcast. I don't know what I'm doing, but we've got someone very special today, and Goldie, who's going to help me. So, where do we start, Gold?
Oh, I mean, we could start with our amazing win on the weekend.
Let's go there.
Yeah, let's start with a bang.
Off you go.
Well, Giants fans, if you were watching, we started off with a great win for the season. I think it was broke a few records in the game, which was great. Had a few debutants go out and start with a bang. In Alicia Dowd and Caitlin Serhoy played a great game. And we're just very happy from the team. Yeah,
it was what do we have? I think a couple of 3,000 people down in Monica. We love Monica.
Love it.
Elise Parker's 50th game, of course.
Of course, yes.
So we had 4 debutantes.
Yep, 2 club debutantes and 2 first gamers.
And what a win it was.
What a win.
If people have not seen the record-breaking goal, Alicia Dowd's first disposal in AFLW was a centre bounce clearance, a running bounce, another 12 steps I counted, and then a shot on goal that sailed through. And what I loved about it is during the week we've spoken about our beloved Irish players that we've had in the past in Cora Staunton, Stacky, Yvonne Bonner. Yep. And what we'd said last week is that the Irish just never celebrate their goals. Yep. Never.
Yep.
But Alicia did.
Alicia put the double fist up and all the girls were sprinting towards her, but it did take me at least 10 seconds to get to her because she was so quick.
I think Pepperanda was still walking back to full back at the start of the game before she even realised what had happened. So
yeah, we didn't even have time to take a breath. That's how quick the goal was. I think it did break the record for either the quickest debutant goal or just the quickest goal in AFLW.
Oh, I thought it was, well, it would be both.
Well, unless someone who's not playing a debutant game has scored one quicker. I don't know.
So it would be both. Anyway.
Maybe.
The score was, how do I find this on my app? So you mentioned off the top our highest ever score. We kicked 10 goals 12 to 1 goal 3. Zarlie, of which you kicked 4.
Yeah. Well, I got handed a few, so that was always nice.
Talk me through them.
I just got a couple 50-metre penalties, which took me to the top of the goal square, and I was fortunate enough that I was so close the wind couldn't play a factor. Sailed them through. And then the other 2 were just pure luck.
They weren't just pure luck.
Bit of luck involved. Bit of luck.
In what sense?
They were just quick snaps on my boot. So I didn't really know what direction the ball was going. And luckily the wind didn't play a role in either of them.
No, I think luck would come if it's something that you don't practice. But to our amazing supporters who love going along to see you play, I can tell you now that she practices them every week, so there's no fluke in that. A couple of other performers in that game. Let's talk about your bestie, Nicola Barr.
Do we have to?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I think a new role for her. I mean, she's played a lot of footy in the past on the wing, but probably in the last few seasons she's played as a high running forward. She's had a stint in the midfield. She looks so at home on the wing, doesn't she?
Oh, definitely. And I think that's the beauty of Nick is that she can play anywhere. She's so versatile that we could play her off half back, we could play her at half forward through the mids. But yeah, she just looks so comfortable on the wing. She said that she's loved it there ever since she started training there in pre-season.
Yeah, I think Mickey P's just walking past, giving us a wink. Nick Barr, Team of the Week. And yourself, Zarlie, Team of the Week, AFLW Team of the Week. And I must congratulate you again on the AFLPA. You are this week's AFLPA nominee for MVP under 22.
Yep.
You and Charlie Rowbottom, I believe.
Yep. I think that was it in a nutshell.
And also, you called it before, perhaps an Oscar coming your way.
Yeah, so one of those 50 metres, I really had to hone in some of my soccer skills and probably put a bit of mayo on it. And, I really think that the Oscars should be taking a look at that performance there, because that is some acting, if I must say so.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Should we jump ahead? Let's go to our opponent this weekend.
Richmond.
In Richmond.
Yep.
What do you know about him?
I know that they've got two of our ex-teammates in Jodie Hicks and Ali Dalloway.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting seeing them in the black and yellow instead of the orange.
It'd be weird. Seeing
Very weird. I know that Hicksy's quite a talker, so it's going to be funny to see what she comes up with on the weekend. But in the past there's been some great games between us, good rivalry, and hopefully we can just come out on top.
And a really special occasion this weekend.
Very.
Really special occasion. 50 games for Haneen Srika, who is one of our most beloved teammates. I think she's probably the funniest player on our team.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
And definitely she cracks in the hardest.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know if she's got the most tackles for the Giants. Surely that's a stat that she holds.
Let's definitely stat check that, because I reckon she would. She had 16 in a game last year, I think, against Carlton.
Yeah.
Something like that.
She's just crazy. She's a little tackling machine, hunts the ball, and we absolutely love her.
Yeah, I think if there's anything to set the scene for what we know is going to be a high-pressure contested game, it's Haneen's 50th game. So well done, babes.
Love you, babes.
Love you, babes. Have to get her on the podcast.
Oh, she'd be
hilarious.
Hilarious.
All right. As I said, we're going rogue. We need to talk about a couple of other nominees that we've had this week after our performance against the Bulldogs.
Yes.
For the first time, I'm probably willing to bet in Giants history, maybe Giants AFLW history, we have a Mark of the Year nominee.
Yes.
And a Goal of the Year nominee. The goal we've already spoken about.
Yep.
Alicia Dowd. Mark of the Year. Can you please set the scene?
Look, honestly, I don't think I even saw it. But I can set the scene from the replay.
Yeah.
It's Pepper Randall. The ball has been kicked off the wing from a Bulldogs player with Nicola Barr chasing, who also liked to tell me that she was the reason Pepper took the mark, pressure on the kick. And Pepper has just leapt off one foot and skyrocketed into the air, put a knee in her back, and has landed on top of someone who was probably 5'2".
And didn't she tell us about it on the bus ride home?
Oh, I was expecting something amazing. And, I mean, not that it wasn't, but it was just definitely not what I was expecting.
Well, we told Will and Jacob, our media team, that what we were going to do is some kind of shameless promotion of Mark of the Year and Goal of the Year voting.
Yes.
Have I said that correctly?
Yes.
Because Pepper Randall has said if she wins Mark of the Year, she's going to use her 20 million Virgin frequent flyer points to bring Giants of the past and Giants present back for Fridge Fest 2024, which is at Elise Parker's farm. And for anyone who's not aware, Fridge Fest is an annual festival that those of the Giants AFLW side hold each year post-season. But Pep's really big on making sure everyone votes for her, so she wins the 20 million points, so she can bring in past players to make it one super festival. So get voting.
Exactly. Like if she can get that done, that would be amazing, because I've heard stories of the past and it sounds like such a good time.
You've never been to a Fridge Fest?
Well, not in its heyday, I don't think.
No,
I think it's probably dropped off a little bit in a couple of years.
She's not one of the OGs.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not one of the OGs, so I want to experience it as an OG. So if we can get this done, Giants fans, that would be lovely.
Get the OGs back for Fridge Fest.
Yeah.
Which would include Amanda Ferrugia, Emma Swanson, Dal Poss.
Yep. Get them all back.
Amy Schmidt. I mean, this is why we've got to win Mark of the Year. Anyway, get voting. our next segment. A call out was put out to our fans and supporters on Instagram to ask Zarlie Goldsworthy a question. So here are some questions for Zarlie Goldsworthy. That's what this segment is called. First question. Do you plan your goal celebrations?
No. It's all instinctive. And when a lot of people ask me after the fact, what was that? I have no idea. It just happened in the moment. It felt right.
You do like to give it back to supporters that give you a bit of lip.
Well, it goes both ways. I think it's an open communication.
Open dialogue.
Open dialogue.
Love that. What is your pre-game ritual?
Ooh, it's pretty specific. I have to wear the same pair of skins. I have to do 50 juggles with a soccer ball. I have to obviously do all my ISOs and stretching.
You do not do ISOs yet.
I do.
You're not old enough to
I
be doing...
do calf ISOs.
Yeah, okay.
And hip bridges.
Okay.
And that's about it.
There are some players in our team that have to go to the ground half an hour earlier than everyone else just to get through their ISO holds.
Yeah, I'm not up to that point yet. And I also have to listen to a certain song, which is Full Hearts by the Pretty Littles.
Wow.
Nikki B's song.
Nice.
From last year.
There's a lot of Nikki B being thrown around in
They're one of the 7 Swans to be playing their first.
What was that? Where does that come from?
What was that? Oh, well, we'll keep going.
We shall.
That was bizarre. If you could have dinner with any celebrity, who would it be?
Look, I could go really simple here. Harry Styles. Or, just going to go plain and simple. Harry Styles. Would love to have dinner with him, know all the goss about One Direction, what's happened. And, yeah, I just love music, so hopefully he can serenade me.
Is he single? Is Harry Styles single at the moment?
Yes, he is.
Are you single at the moment?
Yes, I am.
Let's make it happen.
It's a lot of let's make it happen. We're really relying on the people at home to help us out.
Favourite Gatorade flavour? Short and sweet question.
Gatorade? Is Gatorade or is it Powerade? Which one's grape? Grape. Whatever that one is.
Yeah, Gatorade. Let's go with that one.
Yep.
Who's your favourite teammate? Who do you think this was sent from?
It's either Maddie Browse or Nikki B. I'm going to, favourite teammate.
Wait, is that your answer?
No, that's who I think it was from. And I'm just for that reason, I'm not going to say either of them. Favourite teammate. Oh. You know what? I'm going to go rogue. Really rogue. Reen Karras. Wow. Good old Caro. Yes, she was she just came in. We had a great time with her. Unfortunately left, but
short but sweet.
Short but sweet. And to keep everyone happy who's currently playing, I'll say an ex-player.
Well done.
Yes.
We miss you, Reen.
We miss you, Caro. And she's got a goal on the weekend.
She did. Nice snap.
Oh.
I still remember her first goal.
Oh. Great. Bit of an Alicia doubt in it.
Yeah.
Bit of an Alicia doubt.
Well, that's all the questions I have this week, but please, people who listen to this podcast, get behind it. Questions for Zarlie. We might get another teammate in next week as well. And if also at the same time, if you've got any recommendations for a podcast name, it will be hosted by Chloe Dalton, Alicia Eva, and Zarlie Goldsworthy.
We'll see.
Get creative. Just give us some help because our name needs updating. So
yeah,
sing out.
But you don't have to include my name because we'll see.
No, you're regular.
We'll
all right.
See.
Teammate of the Week. It's a segment that Daltz threw in last season and we got a lot of joy out of it. So think about it. I've thrown you under the bus here. Haven't given much prep time.
Okay.
Give me your teammate of the week.
What is the guideline here?
Anything. It could be they had a really great game. So let's actually give a special mention to Parks on her 50th game.
Yes. Yeah, we need to mention that. I think the beauty with that is that we have had a little bit of a curse in the past, but I think we have broken it in terms of the player who is playing their milestone game needs to kick a goal.
You said this last night.
Yes.
In the ice bath. Yep.
And that is how the curse breaks. So Cora Staunton kicks a goal in her 50th, we win the game. Elise Parker kicks a goal in her 50th, we win the game.
So there you go.
So Haneen needs to hit the scoreboard this weekend.
We'll be lining her up at full forward.
Yeah.
Early in the game.
We'll be hands off. Give it to Haneen. Get her this goal.
Cameron Bernasconi, if you're listening, you got to play Haneen at full forward.
Oh, he's definitely
Do you
listening.
reckon he's listening? I don't know. I don't know if he listens to this.
Probably.
Anyway, my teammate of the week.
Yes.
I'm going to steal it, and it's going to be an obvious one. It's going to be Alicia O'Dowd.
Yep.
I'm going to steal it from you if you were thinking Alish.
Great.
Purely because, you know what I loved? Probably a week into pre-season, I walked into the club and Alish was here really, really early, and she was in the cage, and she was walking. The cage is an indoor synthetic grass area where we just do craft, and she was walking around the cage in a circle, just bouncing football. And I'm thinking, this is interesting. She hasn't quite nailed kicking yet.
Yeah.
But she was walking around, I kid you not, for a good 5 minutes just bouncing the football. And I was like, wow, the commitment to wanting to know how to bounce the footy. She's trying to run before she can walk in AFL sense.
Yes.
But I'm eating my words, because that practice and that amount of time spent in the cage bouncing the footy has absolutely reaped its rewards. Obviously her goal, but just her run and carry in the games, and how she's breaking lines in her first game of AFLW footy. So her application to working on her craft and her desire to get the best out of herself already is why she is my teammate of the week.
Yeah. And just her confidence to take a bounce. I think that you just said it yourself, she learnt to run before she could walk. Yeah. It's the confidence to take a bounce, break those lines. I feel like anyone who's kind of grown up playing AFL footy, it's something that you work towards. It's a skill, that you probably don't master for a couple of years down the track. But she's come in straight away and gone bang.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Have you just stolen my teammate of the week too? Piggybacked off that?
No. I've got Izzy Huntington.
Oh, here we go.
Is my teammate of the week. I think that just her ability to, again, be so versatile. She was probably first half of pre-season training is down at full forward, and her ability to go down back, and I don't know the stats, but it felt like she was taking mark after mark down there. And it seems like it really allows the others around her to do their role. Yeah. She just seems like completely trustworthy down there, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Great call. Great teammates of the week.
Yes.
And while we're at it, we should make another shout out to Chloe Dalton, who is away at the moment as she recovers from some surgery due to her injury. So,
love you, Dalton. Love you.
All right. Before we turn this light back on and get out of here, big game this weekend for our club.
Yes.
Of course, our game. But also the AFL program final against the Swannies at the SCG on Saturday. What are you looking forward to?
Well, I just hope that, we get over the line. I think that the last time we played them, we just didn't play our game. So if we can get over the line, we always love beating the Swans. So to do it in a final, that'd just be great.
A final at the SCG would be bloody awesome. So good luck, boys. We will be travelling, but we will touch down just in time to watch the first quarter. So wish you all the best and look forward to both coming back winners into the club on Monday.
Yep. Good luck to the boys.
Good luck. Zarlie, thanks for joining me, because it would have been really boring if it was just me. And I'm glad that you've signed on to be a podcast co-host.
Well, I haven't signed the contract yet.
You have.
So I think we're just this was a good trial run. And we'll see how we go for next week, I think, week by week.
I promise you we'll be a bit more structured. And I'll be a little less scattered. And hopefully Dalton will be here so you and I can just talk a heap of trash.
Easy.
Awesome.
And then she can anchor us down.
Yeah. Cool. Let's go train.
Let's get it done.
Go the Giants.